What's up, Brickfair fans? I mean Brickafit fans, sorry for the confusion there. This is our annual Brickfair haul from Chantilly, Virginia. And yes, this is it right here, the brick badge. Dave, how was it? How did you enjoy your time there?
Well, all I can say is it was one of the saddest moments of my life when I heard the words, "Brickfair is now over." And I had to take this badge off. And I might be a little bit tired from our arduous day yesterday on the way home.
Yes.
We didn't come straight home.
No, we stopped at Tredegar Ironworks in Virginia, which is really tight. That'll be in the vlog, so if you want to check that out, that'll be there. But this is going to be the haul video. Alright, so at Brick Mania, we did pick up something from the Road Store as well as the Chantilly Capital Store there. And so the first thing I think we picked up was the Civil War Icons #3 Jackson and Sherman here. So, yeah, the price has went up to 80 bucks, but it's still very, very cool. You have Jackson and Sherman. They're a Road Store exclusive, however, that is in the Capital Chantilly store, I believe. So yeah, very, very cool. Two Civil War commanders, generals here. And then we also got the Gangster and Lawman, Al Capone and Elliot Ness here, which is the Brickmania Chicago store exclusive minifigure pack. It was definitely a pickup as well. So yeah, Dave,
Yep, that was a pickup.
A pickup. They gave us a goodie bag just for signing up with Brickfair. Education poly bag, 2 of these actually, and they're just a set of minifigs. So yeah, that was interesting.
Those M&Ms left?
No.
Where'd they go?
We also got this for free. I think this is what I won getting to round 2 in the checkers tournament. And Dave got kicked out in the first round.
I
Dave,
did. I
how
got
do you feel about
stomped.
that?
I got stomped.
But anyway,
it was a real butt whipping I got.
Yes, but we did get this for free, which is always nice to get stuff for free. Picked this setup at the Thursday night yard sale. The Emperor's ship from the Orient Expedition Adventures theme line. Matthew was eyeing up this set, and I snagged it from him before he could get to it. Turns out he actually didn't want it, but I did want it, and so this is very cool. Sealed. I'm pretty sure I picked this up for 60 bucks, and it's going for a pretty hefty price tag on Bricklink, sealed. So yeah, got a pretty good deal on this. The other thing that we picked up at the yard sale, which is probably one of Dave's favorite all-time things. Dave might remember this from his era. And there's a whole story along with this.
Yeah, the story was you kept talking about this tanker you saw and how you were wheeling and dealing and carrying on. I thought it was like this cool,
I originally
big
saw this.
box.
I originally saw this next item about 2 years ago at Brickfair at the yard sale, and I remember thinking about it, but I was just like, I don't really have anywhere to put this. I'm not gonna get it. And then the next year,
you have nowhere
to
put this.
Well, I don't. But
it's hysterical.
Anyway, so then last year, I actually took a video of it. It was in the vlog, and it was pretty cool. It's actually, I think it made it into the thumbnail of the last year's video. And so anyway, it was this year. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna get this because there was really, the yard sale was kind of crappy this year. There was just a couple good vendors, and that's it. The rest of the sellers just had Star Wars stuff and new Star Wars stuff at that. So anyway, but this is what Dave might remember from his childhood. We have the Shell tanker truck, HO scale. Yes, Lego did make these HO scale model cars a while back in the 50s, and so this was one of them. And so yeah, the guy getting this was actually kind of a problem because he's had this for 2 years. It hasn't sold, and anyway, so I went up to him.
How is this Lego?
It's
There's no Lego parts on this. Don't undo it.
I'm gonna undo it. Lego right there.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's not Lego parts.
Oh, this is before they made even the system brick.
Oh.
Anyway,
before SD, SB.
Yes.
Before BSB, before system brick.
Yes. Anyway, but so getting this was a bit of a challenge. Anyway, he had it for 2 years, and hadn't sold it. And so anyway, I came up to him. He had it for 60 bucks, and I said, "Hey man, would you do 50?" And he goes, "No." I said, "Okay." And he says, "Come back around." Okay, so come back around.
30 seconds later.
30 minutes later, probably about 20 minutes later, I say, "Hey man, I'm still at $50. He goes, "Well, I could probably drop it to 55, but that's it. I couldn't do any more." I'm like, "All right, well, you know, I'll come back around." Come back around. And then he says there's somebody really interested for it for $55. Just really interested, which I'm thinking, well, if he's really interested, why didn't he buy it for $55? But anyway, And I'm calling his bluff on that. But anyway, maybe there was somebody out there that was magically interested for it for 55. But I digress. So then I was like, you know what? Here's what we'll do. I'll pay you the $60, but I want to get a free Islander, Inca Warrior. So I was like, you give me this, I'll pay you the $60 for the shell. And he kind of had this long face, and he was just kind of contemplating in his mind. The wheels were ticking in it, and he was like, you know what? Come back around, maybe. All right. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm giving you the $60 you want. But anyway, it's okay, whatever.
So you ended up, what, paying 80?
No, so I end up paying the full 60, and he gives me this. But it was a real hassle trying to do it, and but anyway, I'm glad I got it. But he just said it was an amazing price that I got this for, and it turns out not really. They're going for about $55 on Bricklink. So yeah, did I kind of? It was okay, you know. It didn't have to pay for shipping. Got that figure. So yeah, I'm happy. This will be a nice desk display. Anyway, I've spent way too long on that shell truck. Let's move on. So I guess the next thing we purchased at the yard sale. Actually, I purchased this before. Now this one is really cool. Now this guy, Best Car Exchange on Whatnot, and I think Instagram. I'll put it up on screen.
That was tight.
His stuff, but he basically does like custom castle and Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. And so anyway, and some Star Wars, I think. But he was selling a painted thing that he did. This is it right here, and it does use that Bear Knight torso and leg piece that we got from Lego a while back, but the accessories are all hand painted. So you got this really nice clothed sword, wrapped sword there, and then this really nice bow that's been painted, as well as the arrows in his pouch. So yeah, also custom capes as well. So yeah, this is really nice. Picked this up for $40 with the little diorama. I don't really care too much about the diorama, but the diorama is nice, and so yeah. But I'm really like this figure. It's a great figure in my opinion, and I'm kind of sad I didn't pick up more stuff from him. But what's really cool is he has live streams where you can like build your own minifigure with him, no paint stuff for you, and so basically like every single one of his minifigures is completely custom. So yeah, Dave, what do you think about the hand painted stuff?
It's tight.
Also picked up from my friend Waffen Bricks. Tyler is his real name, but he's on Instagram, and he sold me this. He said I didn't like this, and I said how much for it, and he said $10. And so I think that's an amazing deal for this British boat here. It's a patrol boat, I think, and that's what he told me, and I really like it. It's a really great design, actually. It's pretty sturdy, and so yeah, I'm glad I picked this up. He also gave me a flag and a painted machine gun there for the boat. So yeah, that's very cool. We're into the next bag here, and we're almost done with this. So of course we had to get something from KTown while he was here. My man Ethan at the KTown booth. Yes, KTown's always really nice to us, and so yeah, we had to pick up some stuff. And so I think this was one of his new releases, but these are really cool. You got the Raven Knights here, 360 printing as always. So yeah, I picked up 4 of those. I'm really glad to add that to my Raven army that I have. And then also he had some different colored, he had some more kind of civilian kind of castle knights, and so yeah, that was really cool. And then also this really cool staff with crystal on it. So yeah, I had to pick up that. Picked up 2 falconers for $15. So he had it listed for 10. I said, hey, would you do 15 for 2 of them? And he said yes. And so yeah, that's pretty cool that we got those. I'll add that to my falconer pile that I have. Another freebie we actually got 2 of these, but we gave one to my friend Matthew, who visited us for a little bit there. But it's this really kind of interesting brick that has the Brickfair logo on it. That's a crystal brick. So I'll just get that out here. Very interesting. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know why they did this, but it's a real kind of hefty thing. It's pretty heavy, but yeah, I don't know why they did this, but it's pretty cool. I picked up this Islander set, which is really nice. It's these 2 really cool canoes, and so yeah, it's a little Islander set here, which is really dope. I think I got this for like $20, something like that. But yeah, no box, but just the pieces. He said it was all complete, so I'm taking his word on it. But yeah, that was really cool.
Oh, I got that for entering in the checkers tournament and losing.
Yes. And losing first round. So I got the poly bag there. The other set I picked up from the Islander guy was this Vikings ship. I'll put it up on screen, but it should be all complete. And I think it's the small Viking ship. So yeah, I was very, very happy about that. Also, lastly, the last thing is a guy at the yard sale was selling custom printed Breaking Bad minifigures. And so I've just been recently watching Breaking Bad, and I caved and I bought Walter White here from the first scene in the show. And so yeah, that was, or not the first scene, but one of the first episode, I know. But yeah, caved and bought Walter White here. Not 360 printing, just the two sides, and but no back printing, but that's fine. There wasn't really much on the back to begin with. So yeah, very, very cool minifigure here, and he has some more Breaking Bad customs. I'll put his Instagram link right here, and you can check him out. But yeah, that's all we got at Brickfair. I actually didn't think it was quite this much. But actually,
I didn't either. You've been sitting here talking for about an hour and a half now.
18 minutes.
Where'd you sneak all this stuff in that I didn't see?
You were present for most of it.
It was?
Yes. But yeah, so it was a fun time. Go watch the vlog, and we're also going to have some nice interviews out. Gunnar and Eric were back this year with an amazing mock.
Unbelievable.
I'm pretty sure the biggest, largest military land mock ever. So yeah, I mean, obviously Dan's ships kind of beat them out. But outside of that, they're the biggest, and so it was just amazing, the techniques they used, and all the vehicles and minifigures and buildings and trees.
Maybe the greatest mock I've ever seen.
It honestly probably is the best mock I've ever seen, maybe with the possible exception of the evergreen arch that I made. Just kidding. But yeah, no, it was an amazing, amazing mock. And so that interview will be coming out soon. And so, yeah, also this guy built this giant red keep from Game of Thrones. Did an interview with him, so that will be coming out as well. So yeah, a couple of videos to come out about Brickfair, Chantilly, Virginia. Always have a fun time. We were thinking about not going this year for some reason. And then we snapped back to reality and was like, we have to go? Like,
we did.
What do you mean?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either. But we're here. And so...
Long COVID, I think one of the symptoms is
yes.
For a few short days, you think you don't need to go to Brickfair or don't want to.
Yeah.
So...
but yeah, we'll definitely be at Fredericksburg as well. And so yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. And I guess we'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.